well today. We are getting clobbered with a rainstorm. Um, Tomorrow is Avery's birthday. She's going to be 4 years old. So I have so much to do for tomorrow. My goal for tomorrow for this would be to drop her off at school. What? Have some of this. Oh, God. All right, I'll get it for you in a second. You're welcome.
But that's why lemonade has protein.
Lemonade does not have protein.
Why?
It doesn't. I will get it for you in 2 minutes. Go sit down and I'll get it. I'll put it in the giraffe cup. So my goal is to drop her off, come back and do a live stream, and then do another live stream before I pick her up, because I don't know what time I'm going to be home tomorrow night. We got a lot going on, but we'll see how it goes. Anyhow, we've got like a tour to do tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to go on Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch in quite some time. Stop touching that. You're bouncing the thing. Stop touching it. I said stop touching it. You're making the camera move. Stop touching it. Do it one more time, Avery. Lucinda, General for Finances. Not bad. So you've got a couple of things happening here. You're no longer holding yourself back. A new journey begins that leads to growth, change, and transformation. But you also may be starting a side business, side project, side hustle that brings in a little bit more financial stability. Pretty good. Pretty good. Cosmic outcome of today's interview for the call center. It looks positive. I don't know if it's going to lead you to another interview. There's growth, change, and transformation that comes in around new opportunities or multiple opportunities. You'll probably hear something from them and you might need to do another interview or some kind of nonsense. But it looks positive. Mr. Maurice, good. I'm glad. And it was something. As soon as I finished with that email, I had to renew my health insurance. And like everything went up so much money. And I was screaming and cursing. And I'm like, shut up, take your own advice. It'll work itself out. You'll figure it out. But I'm like, it's so true. It's like one thing after another. Homeowners insurance went up. The car insurance went up. Health insurance has gone up. Everything is going up. So frustrating. But somehow we'll survive. We will. It's just, it sucks that's that we have to. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be like this. But, hi, Mel. Elizabeth, what's Carlos's intentions and feelings? Maybe feeling a little undecided right now about something. But ultimately, I think he's looking, I don't know if he's looking to move in together. Did he say that? Because he's looking to reconnect and for things to move forward. There could be romance here. See, I'm not sure if you're the one that turns your back and walks away from this situation. I think he may want things to move forward. He's feeling a little undecided about something right now, or maybe he's feeling a little distant, but ultimately, I think he wants things to move forward. If anyone walks away, I think it's going to be you. Brenda, General for tonight and tomorrow. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Success could come in around a new job or business opportunity, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Maybe spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could have choices and options that come in around social activity. Money could be coming in, or news about money coming in. Not bad. Elizabeth, General. Listen to your intuition. A new beginning is on the horizon that could be bringing in more money. You might be planning travel. You could be spending time with a Libra. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle, and perseverance pays off around that. Not bad. Stacy, finances for the week. Okay, you have a wish that comes true. You could get money that either you were waiting on, or a perseverance pays off, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. The hard work that you put into business, work, school, business, whatever, pays off. You should be okay financially. Crow's Nest. Jessica, who's coming in love in the near future? Okay, you've got a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but water Pisces comes up strongest. You also have a new beginning on the horizon, possible with the Sagittarius. Empress is bringing in love and money. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. And it looks like your energy is moving forward, not backwards. So I would think that the energy coming in is new. You also could have a Libra coming in. Libra, Sagittarius, and Pisces come up very strong. Aisha, why the Cancer man can't leave me alone? Oh, it's a little twisted. So, I mean, he does like you as a person. You know, it's not like there's, it's not like there isn't anything between you. There is, but there's something about the situation that serves his ego. I don't know if he feels like you're really into him or he feels like you kind of cater to his needs, but there's something about the situation that he feels like you make him feel good, like make his ego feel good. Yeah, I would be careful with him. Jewel, for the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, we've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You'll walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And something could happen around work, school, or business that makes you happy with the sun. Not bad. Cosmic, if offered the call center job, what is Tarot's advice to stay at the current job or move to the new job? Recruiter said that she'll let me know next week. Could say, stay where you are. Take the new job. Energy is better around the new job. I would go for the new job. John, is Leslie ready to engage in physical affection yet? Or what action will she take towards me soon? She still hasn't opened up yet in communication. Okay, I'll get it for you after I finish this one. I don't think that she's ready for physical stuff just yet, but the next thing that happens is communication comes in that leads to cause for celebration. Though it's slow and steady wins the race, you should feel relief around things moving forward, and then there could be physical stuff that happens. So it may take a couple of months, like maybe. Avery, you're making this bounce up and down. Okay, don't touch it. Jesus. So it may take a couple of months, but I think things are going to move forward through divine timing. The next action will be communication. All right, I'm going to get you juice. And then I don't want you to come in here and touch things, okay? I've explained it to you before, and you seem like you understand, but then you don't understand because you do it anyway. No, don't. You don't have to do that. But what's the point of doing that? You don't have to do it. You don't have to come with me. Stay in here, okay? You want pink lemonade or yellow? Go ahead, Si. Go back to bed. Good boy. Taking off my pants. I'm telling you, Avery, you have to get up very early tomorrow. If you want to bring donuts to school for your birthday, we have to stop before I drop you off, which means we have to leave here early. It's hot here. Not that it's hot, but considering it's January, I think it's like, and the temperature is going up as the night goes on. I think it's like maybe 55. I think they may be going up to like 62. I'm not complaining at all, but I had to take off those pants. Crow's Nest, Chris's next actions towards me. Communication could come in through a text message relatively soon, like maybe within the next few weeks. Elizabeth, what are the next actions of Carlos Scorpio? I mean, he may be feeling bad or negative about something. You'll hear from him. Communication comes in either through a text message, and then he may want to get together. And I always suggest talking in person if you can. So if he suggests it, that's what I think is going to happen next. He may be feeling bad about something. He may reach out to you and want to speak in person. Tanya, love coming in. Empress is bringing in love and money with choices and options. And here's the Aries. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. The world is at your feet. The hard work you put into love comes back to you. Listen to your intuition. Things could get passionate. You also have a Virgo here. Something should happen that makes you happy around love. And then it shows a Cancer coming in. I think Cancer has been showing recently, but I don't know if you know who the Cancer is yet. So maybe something new is coming in to shake things up. That would be good. Tanya, romance coming in. Excuse me. You've got a new beginning. If you listen to your intuition around romance, that could lead to a new journey that brings you to a place where you're feeling relieved. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, cause for celebration comes in when you explore your options. Could lead you to a committed relationship pretty quickly. Fire's coming up the strongest here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. More than one of them. Choices and options leads to success. Angel, what is to expect for the rest of the week and this weekend? Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you could be spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Maybe two Earth signs. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Steph. What's coming towards me in the rest of January? Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Could lead to success. Making decisions that push your life forward. Money could be coming in. You may be planning travel. Travel or planning travel could change your life for the better quickly. And you have some money coming in. That's pretty good. Girly, connection and energy between Josh and I. Energy is good, pleasant, mutual, friendly, grounded and stable, content. Step one's orange spirit cards. Doesn't have to. Ease and grace. This is the time to learn to adapt. You're being guided to slow down, take time, and take in the current moment. Allow space for events to occur. You often put too much pressure and expectations on yourself, and this is not required. When you are too forceful, you use up too much energy, and that may hinder your progress. If you're in a difficult situation at work or with other people, don't feel that you have to prove your skills, talents, or worth. Just step back and breathe, and through grace, you'll be seen, understood, and recognized for who you are. Don't feel the need to rush or force your way ahead. A gentle approach will be rewarding. Have patience at this time with subtlety and grace. One step at a time, and you'll make your way through the incredible journey, learning and growing along the way. How can you move with more elegance? How can you slow down? This is the time to soften, breathe, and move in a way that is steady but flowing. This is information that may be coming in as a surprise or even a challenge to you, but your angels know that it will be beneficial to what is coming your way next. Raise your vibration. Raise your vibration. It's time to move up a level. It's time to fly high. You may have experienced some setbacks, felt low recently, but this is behind you now, and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in your entire universe is comprised of energy, and that energy vibrates out, drawing towards its similar energy. So raising your vibration means aligning yourself with situations, people, places, and choices that you know will lift you up, support you, and help you grow. When this card appears, you've overcome the darkness and you're moving forward. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you can be reborn. Know that the angels are acknowledging your commitment to growth. You're fulfilled with inspiration now and are attracting only the good. There is a sense of achievement around you at this time. You may be receiving documentation, certification, or reward of some description to acknowledge your growth and experience. This is time to cherish, a time to enjoy the rewards of your commitment to living with integrity and doing good. You have overcome many challenges and risen above adversity, judgment, and possibly even abuse. You're ascending spiritually and personally at this time, and the universe is supporting you. This is the pathway of light, and the pathway of your soul's evolution and ascension. Pretty good. Um, hold on. Anila, my husband Jabbar's true intentions with me. Doesn't seem to have any specific intentions of changing anything. So however things are right now, he's just kind of going along with the way things are. And I would venture to guess if somebody were to ask him, he would just think like everything is fine, or like things are just moving forward the way they are. Like he's not really intending of anything in the future. Samantha, love and dating. Okay, you have a committed relationship here with a soulmate. Actually, it could be soulmates because you have choices and options, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life is moving forward and it's changing for the better quickly. You're not looking back on the past, so I think it's new energy that could be coming in. Could be with an Aquarius or a Virgo. Success comes in when you explore your options. The world is at your feet. A Leo enters as well. Let's see what happens. Tanya, me and Amy Aries. Me and Amy Aries. Here's the Aries, comes up right around you. Got the world at your feet. Communication comes in that could lead to you guys spending time together. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but things are moving forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you should be spending time together. Not bad. You'll hear from him. I know he's driving you crazy, but you'll hear from him. What? Oh, it stopped?
Yeah.
Oh, could you bring me the phone that's on the what? I'll get it. Oh, you tired? Good, go to sleep. Where is it? It's right here. You want to stick with Booba or you want to see something else? What? You want it on your phone? You want to see Peppa Pig? You want to see Booba? And you want it on the phone? Here. Let me just put this TV on because otherwise it's going to get very dark in here. Alright, I'm just going to leave the local news on. The TV's low. But otherwise it'll get really dark in that room. Even though she's got to go to sleep so good. We may not be able to see anything. Okay. Tanya, me and Marlon the Leo. Me and Marlon the Leo. You could have communication that picks up. He could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down that leads to happiness. Listen to your intuition. Communication should pick up. Negativity moves into the past. You could be spending time with him too. Listen to your intuition. Could lead you to success around your connection with him. Not bad. Not bad. And Tanya, me and Mike Sagittarius. It's like all of these clowns have so much potential around them, but they're so slow. See, there's happiness and communication around this situation moving forward as well. And, excuse me, lay down the law, set boundaries, express what you want, need, success could come in. You've got the world at your feet. Explore your options, leads to success that could lead you to a committed relationship with this guy, Sagittarius. It's like they have so much potential, but yet they're so slow. And I would venture to guess that if one of the guys started really putting in some effort, the other guys would also start. Because, like, energetically, they would sort of sense it. They're so annoying. Davy, General. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You could start a new journey that brings in more money. Maybe planning travel. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That could be a work-related thing because you're feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Negativity is moving into the past. Not bad. Not bad. Super nifty. What does Martin, my stakeholder, think about me? Pretty good. May find you to be smart and intelligent, strong, confident, independent, hardworking, successful, and like attractive. Like it doesn't get better than the Empress when you ask how somebody feels about you, an Empress shows up. Pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you, thank you. Angel. I'm the Pisces. Actions towards me for the rest of this week. Showing is the Hermit. I don't know that you're going to hear much from this person if you don't reach out to them. Their showing is a little bit shut down emotionally. They're slow at best. Possibly a text message could come in, but they look a little slow. Kitty, sit down. When will I hear from Capricorn if it happens? Could hear from him in the month of March. I think you will hear from him in March. Gabs, thank you, thank you. Please go into detail about how my grandmother feels about Penny Stella. Is there anything that I should be aware of? All right, let's see. How does she feel about Penny and Stella? Okay. She might like Penny more than Stella. When it comes to Penny, it shows that she may feel like relief, may feel like she's grounded, stable, well-balanced, down to earth. Although she could find her to be deceitful at times. Okay, with this one, she may feel like if she's on your side, or you guys are working together, or whatever the circumstance is, like, you know, if you guys are getting along and like she's your friend, she's like a ride or die kind of person. But if something goes wrong, she could flip, because then she could be betraying and deceitful. But if you guys are like close or working together and things are successful, she's hardworking, she's loyal, and she's down to earth. Seems like she trusts her a little bit more. Now the other Stella, She may find her to be very smart, very intelligent, very hardworking, but also may find her to be a little slow or maybe a little bit unstable. Yeah, may find her to be slow, unstable, maybe weak or disappointing. I don't think that she finds her to be like a bad person, but I think that she just may kind of find her to be a little bit less, like a little bit like weaker than the first person. She may feel like she's weaker, she's not as strong, she's maybe a little wishy-washy. I would say she likes the first person better. I don't think she dislikes either of them, but I would say that she likes the first person more than the second. And anything that I should be aware of, okay? Around these two? Anything that I should be aware of around these two? The only thing that I would say, I don't know what the relationships are, but slow and steady wins the race, especially if you're feeling undecided about something. So make sure that you're comfortable with whatever decisions that you make before moving forward, and moving forward slow and steady would help keep things in balance. Being guided by the divine could lead you to choices and options, and perseverance pays off. That brings in a wish that comes true. Success could come in. So whatever the dynamic is here could be successful if you move forward slow. You know what you want. You let divine guidance help you. You stay balanced. And then, how does Grandma honestly feel about Joe? Okay. Okay. So she may feel like he's attractive and happy, or maybe attractive, happy, and makes you happy. May find him to be hardworking, perseverant, successful. She's skeptical only because I think that she's skeptical. You know, like you live and you learn, and you get to, as you the older you get, the more you're question everybody. So I think that she could be a little skeptical, but overall I think that she thinks that he's attractive, happy, nice, successful, kind-hearted, strong, confident. But she's got her like antennas up. She's like looking for red flags, definitely. But I think that she would be doing that with no matter who it was. Like I think that it's just how she is. You know, like you get to a certain age and you've seen so much. You just got to be cautious with everybody. I totally get it. Totally get it. Mimi, Aquarius, Peter towards me. He's showing some progress towards our relationship. Do you see genuinely changing to be in a relationship with me? Well, I don't see a committed relationship here. There could be spending time together. There could be hanging out. There could be communication, and there could be sex. But like a full-blown committed relationship, I don't see that here. And that may cause you stress or anxiety, but it's really like this situation is really if it makes you happy. So if you're happy and content with things the way they are and him being in your life, things look good. But if you're expecting more to come from this situation, you're probably going to end up disappointed. It really depends on what it is that you're looking for. Beat making. If I give the lady the money to clear out the balance on my portal, will she actually pay the balance or scam me? See, I don't trust anybody. Let's see. Will she clear the balance? I don't think she's trustworthy. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. several. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, several. I appreciate that. Thank you. Davy, General. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. More money around work, school, or business could lead you to feel like you're being better compensated or better respected. The hard work you put in is not going unnoticed. Could be spending time with a Leo. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginning is on the horizon. You have some good luck coming in and you may be planning travel. Avery, are you still awake? Tanya, fire signs and slow. And that's what's so crazy. Fire signs are usually fast. Earth is usually slow. Like earth signs, like you can watch the paint dry. But who knows what these fire signs have in their chart? They may have a lot of earth in their chart. My brother's an air sign. He's a Gemini. And they're usually quick too. And meanwhile, he's got a lot of Taurus in his chart, and he could be slower than shit. Tammy, who keeps opening my car doors in the common garage? Or why they keep opening them? Any info is appreciated. Like you're finding the doors like wide open? That's weird. Looks like it could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And I'm wondering if they're looking for money. Don't leave anything in your car. Like, make sure that you don't leave anything of value in your car, because that just seems very weird. And then it's like, if you were, like, stealing from somebody, why would you leave the door open? Right? But you know, one time, what was the situation? I don't remember the details. Like, I don't remember. Maybe because he always has different cars, but Avery's dad had gone to work and he had a truck at the time, and the truck was open. The door was open, and it was open a little bit. And he assumed that it was his son had gone in there for something. But like, once again, like if you went into the car, why wouldn't you slam the door? And there wasn't, like, I don't think he had anything in there, but like things had been moved around, and I think maybe change was taken or cigarettes were taken, something. It was like stupid. He assumed it was his son. And then when he asked him, he was like, no, I wasn't in there. Like, weird. Like, why would you leave the door open? I don't know. I don't get it. So maybe it is somebody in there looking for money or some kind of nonsense. Don't leave anything in your car that's of value that can be seen, because I don't trust. What kind of bullshit is that? Susie, how will my luck be on Friday regarding money? Okay. Okay, it looks like you have a fair amount of luck. It looks like there's a new beginning on the horizon. Teamwork is favored. Things move forward towards greener pastures. Overall, it looks like a pleasant day. Aisha, general for the month. General for the rest of the month. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a new beginning on the horizon. You may be spending time with a Leo. You've got, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Money could be coming in. Finances may be improving. Making decisions that are pushing your life forward. Susie, T, the Capricorn, and I, we just reconnected. There's communication, looks like it's coming in or picking up, and you may be spending time together. Not bad. Not bad. Tanya for the next 48. For the next 48. Negativity is moving into the past, and an old wound is healing and moving into the past. You could have a wish that comes true. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off. You could be planning travel. Something could happen that makes you happy with the sun. Life is coming into balance. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Susie, will I be successful with my appeal? Yes, I think you will be. Cappy, how my coworker D feels about meeting with me. Pretty good. I would say excited is looking forward to it, or if you already met, was looking forward to it. May find you to be, like, they may be excited about it. May find you to be kind, caring, sincere, attractive, and they're like excited for things to move forward. It looks pretty good. A wish comes true through communication, or communication comes in that leads to a wish coming true. Elizabeth, what do you see happening with Carlos? Okay, there's a couple of things that could happen. He could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you might decide to go back with him. I'm not convinced if you decide to go back with him that you wind up staying with him, because at some point you may turn and walk away from the situation feeling like either not much has changed or I've been in this place before, whatever that is. And then you may leave to start a new journey elsewhere with the Empress and this here. Empress, the love offer that comes in and things move forward. But whatever the decision is, the decisions that are made are your decisions, not his. So if you were to decide to get back together with him, it would be your decision. If you decide not to, or if you decide to leave at some point, it would be your decision. Susie, is there anything in the cards that the cards want me to know? You have a wish that comes true. Working on a creative project or creative hobby would be successful. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You could be planning travel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not bad. Can I tell you that Crocs, they like literally stalk my life. They send me like 3 or 4 emails a day. Like, why? Why is that necessary? And it's challenging to find chargers that work. Okay, that's working good. Super nifty. Will my white male boss support me? Yes, I think he will. Tiffany, General. You've got the world at your feet. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Lay down the laws, set boundaries that will help life move forward quickly. A new venture begins, and old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Not bad. Not bad. Things are moving forward, especially around a new journey. Pretty good. Brianna, my brother JP Sagittarius took my car and is not answering the phone. What is going on with that? Did he tell you where he was going? Because he could be with somebody right now. He's got a third party interfering. So he may be hanging out with somebody right now. That's why he's not answering the phone. Pallavi, love. You have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship here on the horizon that could be bringing in happiness, and the Empress is bringing in love and money. Could come in out of the clear blue sky with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, if you're not with anyone right now. Things can move forward pretty quickly. Today's news, India will see talk to me, no communication. He looks like he's disconnected from this situation and he's walked away. So if you want to hear from him, I would reach out to him because I don't think you're going to hear from him. Like, I'm not seeing it on the immediate horizon. So I would reach out to him. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Cinnamon for tomorrow. For tomorrow. You have a new journey on the horizon. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around work, school, or business. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off and does not go unnoticed. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Mary, finances. To be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. And you have some good luck coming in around work, school, or business. There's more money coming in, and that may make you feel relief. Could be adding a stream of income. I don't know what that is, but it may be like a side business, side project, side hustle. Brings happiness in around finances improving. M, C and I for the rest of January. Things look a little slow. Nothing bad is happening. It just looks a little slow. There's communication. But other than that, things look a little slow. Blue skies is Nath talking to other women. I don't think so. Gemini, why is he interested in looking for flats and rooms for rent lately? Why is he interested in looking for flats and rooms to rent? Okay, Hermit is in reverse, which means they may feel as if they've done something wrong and they're not owning up to it. I don't know what the relationship is, like with whoever they did this wrong thing to, but they show as Hermit in reverse. Isolating for not for not great reasons. Like, this isn't, it's not great. So I'm going to say that if this person is looking for a room to rent, they may want to be alone, or they may want to isolate, or wherever it is that they're currently living, they may need a little bit of space. New love, is Peter the first guy or the second guy I saw at the office? Okay, is Peter the first guy? think he was the first guy. Net, who is coming towards me in love next month? Sagittarius, a Libra, and then possibly another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Minahill, I don't know your future spouse's profession. Rip Pandeep, when do you see me getting into a long-term committed relationship? Could be this summer. Maybe in the month of July when the sun is in Cancer. In her power, general for next month. General for next month. Listen to your intuition with the Magician. There's the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with a Leo, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure. Liz, for tomorrow. Perseverance pays off. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Teamwork is favored, and also feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business is possible. Virgo. Feeling deceived. What's MC not telling me? I can't answer what somebody is not telling you because they're not telling you a lot of things. So I can only answer, like if you're feeling deceived, what are you feeling deceived about? But I can't, it's like, what do I don't know? Well, you don't know a lot of things. So I can't answer what somebody is not telling you. I can only ask specific questions. Mary, Avery needs new ice skates. So that's what she's getting. But I'm not 100% sure that she needs them right now, so I'm taking her to have her feet sized tomorrow. I think that she does need, I'm not sure if she needs them. That's why I'm taking her to have her feet sized at the mall, at the pro shop in our mall. But then her ice skating teacher wants me to take her to a different pro shop to buy the skates. So right now I'm just trying to figure out whether or not she needs them, because they're hard, so I can't press down on it to see where her foot is. And she's a size 10 for the most part in shoes. And the skates are a size 10, but the skates run big. Like my skates are 6.5 and I usually wear a 7. So I'm thinking if she's a 10, she probably has a little more room in them until she gets to 11. But I'm not sure because she's had them since like March. So anyway, that's where we are. We were supposed to do it tonight, but the ice skating school canceled because of the storm. So I have to do it tomorrow. But yeah, she's getting ice skates. And her ice skating instructor wants her to get good ones. So that's from you. From you and me. Now the first pair I bought her, these ice shops are not local. First one I went to was over the bridge. This one that that the teacher wants me to take her to now is in New Jersey. The one that she suggested the first time, they sell they'll buy the used shoes back, and then sell them to another kid for like $50 because kids grow out of them so fast. So I bought her. I went there and she tried on a size 9 and she tried on a size 10. And I don't know why we decided on the 9. I don't know why, but she was fitted. She stood. She walked in them. We decided on the 9. And when I got her to the rink, we couldn't get her foot in it. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I brought the used 9s back. They were used, and they didn't have any used in a size 10. So I bought new ones, and they were 100. And they were Jackson whatever. And now her teacher wants her to get the next level up. I don't know what that is. Mine are Jackson Artiste, I think. I don't know. I'll find out when I get to the pro shop. But anyway, that's where we are, and that's why it's been delayed. I don't even know if the Jackson are like the best for her. They may suggest something else. I chose Jackson because I have wide feet, and they say Jackson's good for wide feet. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think when I was a kid I had Rydell. But whatever. We'll figure it out. Liz, 11 February. Love in February. You've got a new beginning on the horizon. You've got anxiety is easing in, moving into the past. Listen to your intuition. You could be, with the Empress, you could have love and money heating up. You've got a Libra coming in. You've got an Aries, and you have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but it may be a Cancer. Nat, general for Chris Mary. General for Chris Mary. If this person is feeling undecided about something or someone, they shouldn't make any decisions until they're ready. They've got money coming in. There's a new venture on the horizon. They need to listen to their intuition, and they have plenty of money headed their way. They're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. There's a new beginning on the horizon around work, school, or business. I could be bringing in more money. They may be planning travel. They could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Liz, me and JM this week. You may feel like things are a little slow, but there is communication, and you're probably going to see one another. It's not bad. You just may be feeling like it's a little slow, but I think you're going to see one another. Super nifty. Justin and I love reading. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship. I don't see a lot of love here. It looks like there may be distance between the two of you, and things are not changing for the better quickly. It's kind of slow here. And Emperor in reverse. If somebody is trying to control or manipulate the other person or the situation, it won't work. It may lead to disappointment. Yeah, things are out of balance. Six of Pentacles is in reverse, and so is the Six of Wands. So I don't know if this is a situation that is out of balance or two people that are not looking for the same thing. But I would have a discussion with him because it looks like things are a little out of balance. Avery doesn't seem to be interested in ice hockey. And she doesn't really seem to be all that interested in watching other people skate. Although sometimes, like, I was doing things in the house today, and I had on the I, Tanya movie, and I had to I'm like, look, she's skating, and like she's interested in watching like her skate in that moment, but she wasn't interested in watching the movie. Same thing with ice castles the other night. Like she was interested in watching her skate in that moment, and then she was trying to imitate what she was doing, but she didn't really have much interest in the movie itself. But she's young. Hockey, she doesn't seem to have much interest in. But the ice skating thing, yeah, like I get disappointed that like it's canceled for tonight because like I know she really looks forward to it. But what are you gonna do? You know, shit happens. Sal Rob, T to Gemini's romantic energy, if any, towards me. I don't see romance, but the energy looks good. It looks well balanced, stable, sincere, and loyal. Tammy, can you please tell me more details about the people opening up my car door locks? Do they live in my building? Are they messing with my engine? Do I know them? Can I catch them? I don't think they're doing anything to the engine. The car seems like it's fine. I think that these are people that you don't know, and I think that they just may be looking to steal stuff. I mean, I suppose you could catch them if you set a camera up. If you had a camera in the car, you probably could catch them. Let me tell you, they have these little cameras now that are like, my friend's a teacher, and she said that she showed them to me. Like a kid came in wearing like sunglasses because there was a camera in the sunglasses, like craziness, so that he could cheat on the test. Anyhow, so I think you could catch them, but it's going to take a little bit of effort. I don't know that they live in the building. They may be from like the area, but I don't know that they live in the building. There's no security there. There's no security in the building. Because the security cameras would probably show. There should be security. I would check with maintenance and see if they have security. Lose, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A new beginning is on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be spending time with a Taurus and also an Aries. You may be feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. And also a side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in extra cash. Bella, how is my day going to be tomorrow? A lot going on. It goes well, though. You've got a wish that comes true. You're no longer holding yourself back. Success comes in. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you get good news that you've been waiting on. Success comes in. Choices and options. The choices and options may be business or work related, but it looks positive. Bella, if I meet him in person, how will he react? Good. Looks happy, content, spontaneous. So it could be something out of the blue, fun and exciting happens. A wish comes true. Looks good. Looks good. Anila, what's the rest of the month looking like for me financially? Okay, life comes into balance, things change for the better quickly, cause for celebration comes in. You should do fine this month. Lady Sunshine, what I will know from tarot right now. What do I need to know from tarot right now? Money is coming in. Finances are improving. You've got good luck coming in. Listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with the Libra. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius. You may be planning travel. You have the world at your feet. Listen to your intuition. O'Shea, General for Kimon Libra. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with a Pisces. Could be spending time with a Libra. Maybe focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in extra cash. A Capricorn enters. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Anthony, what is going on with my job application in P Company? P Company, it looks like you have a wish that comes true. Feeling ambitious, things could move forward. A wish comes true, listen to your intuition. You should get communication from them soon. Simran, ZA, the Leo's current thoughts and feelings towards me. When I showed interest last time, they asked me if I was joking. They may think that you're a nice person, that you're a loyal friend, you're down to earth, you're like smart, intelligent, creative, unique. I mean, I think they think pretty highly of you. Kiss, General. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You've got feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. If you've had an argument or disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past, and you could be starting a new journey. Maybe spending time with the Taurus, and also an Aquarius is around. Miriam, will I meet again with Irvin? I think you will. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially stable. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Could be working on a creative project or creative hobby. Could be spending time with an Aries. Teamwork is favored tomorrow, and a little bit of financial stability there is coming in. Ruchi, what's coming in next for me in love? Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Empress is bringing in love and money. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Cause for celebration comes in around a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments heal and move into the past, but you also have a Sagittarius coming in, so you may have choices. SS Libra, S and I, no contact. Things are looking a little slow. You could be feeling a little bit like, hey, I'm waiting here for my ship to come in. That may make you feel a little impatient. Fool is in reverse. Something could get revealed around the situation that may need to be dealt with. You'll hear from him at some point, but it may take a minute. Virgo, MC's feelings towards me. May find you to be ambitious, kind, caring, down to earth, creative, unique, hardworking, successful. There's a little indecision around the situation, but overall pretty good. Anthony, ice hockey and American football. I like ice hockey better than football. I'm not a real big sports fan. Like, I'd rather be doing the sports than watching it. But I like watch. I've been to hockey games. I like the cold air, which is so odd because I normally hate cold. And I love the sound of the blades on the ice. Weird, right? Anyway. Oh, Mary, no, thank you. When Avery's a successful skater, you'll be able to say that you bought her second pair of ice skates, and they were a size 11. Right? Imagine if she's a successful ice skater. I don't care. I don't care if she's successful. I don't care if she competes. I don't care if any of that. I just like her doing something and sticking with it and like giving it her all and like having something to focus on that's not social media, that is not like like stupid shit that we did when we were kids, like hang out at the mall and whatever we did, which was dumb. Like, I'd rather see her skating. Even if she just does it for herself. Starfall, does Jay have romantic feelings and wants to be with me, or is just being friendly? You know what? I think that this person is open to potential. So I can't say that they have feelings right now, but they may be interested enough to explore the opportunity. So things could move forward with this situation, yes. And you know what else I noticed too? This is going to sound horrible, but like back to the gift question, I find that any of these gifts, I don't know if it was like this when we were kids. I don't think so. I don't know if things are just made cheaper now, but I feel like no matter what I've bought for her, everything turns to crap really fast. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like everything is such a waste, and I don't feel that way about ice skating. Like, I bought her so much crap over the years, just like stupid shit, and like it winds up in the garbage. Like, I would rather spend, like whatever it cost. Public skating is what? I don't know, $13 for an hour and a half. I would rather spend the $13 that way than $13 on some kind of nonsense, crappy, shitty toy that ends up in the garbage. I was going through all her stuff the other day, like get rid of stuff, and I'm like, I can't believe how much shit. And it's like, like for what how I feel. This sounds just terrible. It's like it's exciting to open it in the moment, but then after that, and I never felt that way before. Like I bought kids gifts over the years, and I never thought that they were a waste. But now I'm really seeing it. Anyway, anyway, let me continue. Gemini, general love for me in Aries. There could be communication that comes in. Emperor's in reverse here, so be careful that somebody's not trying to control or manipulate the situation or the other person. Things look a little slow. There could be a little stress around the situation. I don't know what's going on in the relationship right now, but it looks like there could be issues or arguments or quarrels that need to be dealt with. Clean music. Will I get a job this month? Will I get a job this month? Yeah, I think you will. I think you will. Queen Libra, does Jay have romantic feelings for me? This person could have an interest. I don't know if they've got full-blown romantic feelings yet. Sarab, how would T Gemini feel if I reached out and started a conversation with her? Is there potential there? The potential is slow, but communication, if you were to reach out, communication would go well. But future potential for more to happen would be a little slow and steady. Kevin, how will tomorrow go? Tomorrow goes well. You've got the world at your feet. Things are moving forward. A wish comes true. And success comes in. Should go well. Did that one. Adonis, at least you don't have Avery with the phone 24/7. That's what I'm trying to prevent. I'm trying to prevent that. Yeah, I know TikTok is bad. I don't really go on it. I mean, I have an account, but I don't have that many people following me, and I find it to be really. First of all, I find it to be really annoying. Like people fucking lip syncing shit. Like it's like, how is that even entertaining? Like, and then like the stupid dances, and everyone's doing the dances. It's like everyone's doing it. Why? Like, what am I looking at? Like, do something fucking original. Like, let me hear you actually sing something, not lip sync something. Or like they lip sync some other stupid shit, like conversations or clips from a movie. It's like, why is that funny? What I do find interesting is like some of these people that do makeup. I mean, I watched somebody turn her face into Mona Lisa. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Crazy. My father said that, like, I sent it to him. And when the first thing she did was the eyebrows, and he said that when he saw the eyebrows, he knew she was going to do Mona Lisa. Yeah, but I don't want her doing any of that garbage. I mean, I know that it's like it's part of life, and it's hard not to. But like, I took her public skating last week, and I'm not kidding. I mean, it's packed there because it's the time of the year, but it's like you can't stand. You're holding your friend up. You're falling all over the place, and you're taking fucking selfies. Like, could you put the phone down for 5 minutes and just enjoy the moment that you're having? And maybe try to, like, learn how to do something else besides posting shit on social media. Young people do it all the time at yoga. It drives me nuts. They leave class early, they're outside posing in front of the mirror. Oh, hot yoga. Yeah, but you didn't take the fucking class. You took half the class and left. You didn't stay for the whole thing because you want to be out alone in the lobby taking pictures of yourself. It infuriates me. It infuriates me. And who's looking at it? Who's looking at it? Either people that you don't know, people that you haven't seen in 20 years, people that you don't give a shit about. And the people that you're posting it that you want to see it are not looking at it because they don't give a shit. Because if they cared, they would be at yoga with you. So what are we doing here? It drives me crazy. And then I'm like, oh man, I don't want to be one of those old people yelling at everyone. But I felt like being like you can't fucking stand. You're holding each other up and you got a phone out. Probably not a good idea on a crowded ice rink with a bunch of other people that are struggling. I'm no professional, but you know, some of these people, they fall, and they don't just fall, they fall, and they're anyway. Liz, what's the Cancer's intentions towards me? They don't seem to have specific intentions, but there is communication coming in, and things could move forward. You may be spending time together, but they're just kind of going with the flow of things right now. Kevin, you ice skate? Cool. Cool. Kevin, for tomorrow, you could have money coming in. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Negativity is moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Arcelli, should I invite Jay to a mini vacation with me or not? Should I invite Jay to the mini vacation with me? Energy is good. You know, you have to make that decision. The cards can't really make decisions for you, but the energy looks pretty positive. So I don't see any reason why not. Arcelli, will work be able to get me involved in a project again? Will work be able to get me involved in a project again? Yes. Amori, will I find love in 2024? Yeah, you have a wish that comes true around somebody making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life can move forward towards greener pastures. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a Libra, an Aquarius, and a Cancer here. High Priestess, is Dallas or Houston a better place for a job search? They both look decent, but Houston comes up a little stronger right now. Nat, what's the outcome with the next person coming in love? There's a potential to date somebody relatively soon that brings in happiness. That could be a Sagittarius or a Libra. A wish could come true and things move forward towards greater pastures. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries. Or express what you want and need out of your next relationship. Like, don't be afraid to say it. Angel, the energy in the next 48 hours. Energy over the next 48 hours is good luck comes in around creativity. It also comes in around finances, abundance. Looks good. Looks good. Dominique, what's TL's next action towards me? Communication should come in through a text message. And relatively soon, too, I think. Communication comes in quick. TVET, me and Aquarius. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you can have communication either coming in or picking up. He may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Empress is bringing in love and money over here. But you know what? You might have choices and options. So just keep that in mind. You also could have an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So you could be calling the shots. Michelle, is the officer going to pick up Zephaniah tonight while I'm not home? That could happen, yes. Maggie, general for my daughter for today, Wednesday. Pretty good. Feeling balanced and like a wish has come true. Successful, grounded and stable. Pretty good. Payment, I'm feeling better. Thank you. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Miss Billy, when will the lawyer call me with great news? You could get news within the next 2 weeks. Payment, what to expect from Jay next? There's like in-person communication, small talk. Not bad. Leads to anxiety moving into the past. Then that could lead to more communication picking up after that. Butterfly kiss love. Romance could be heating up. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A new beginning is on the horizon. Could be spending time with a Sagittarius, a Leo, and an Aries. Exploring your options could lead to success. And perseverance pays off. If you're already with someone, current relationship strengthens and moves forward through divine guidance. Dr. Sony, General. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race. But life is moving forward towards greener pastures, even though you may be reconnecting with somebody from your past. So life is moving forward and somebody else is coming back at the same time. Like almost like two things are happening at once. Um, Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. A wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Finances could be improving and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Con for tomorrow. For tomorrow, life changes for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with a Leo, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Scorpio, Robert's next actions towards me. Communication could come in through a text message, but it looks a little bit slow. So if you want to speed things up, I would reach out to him. Lose love. Will Demetrius become a doctor or a nurse or a pharmacist? Okay, doctor comes up strongest as of now, then pharmacist, and least likely to be a nurse at this point. Harsha, what will VK think of me after meeting me? May find you to be grounded, stable, kind-hearted, caring, pleasant, easy to get along with, attractive, looks good. Maybe like you have a lot of potential to be successful in the future, or there's success around it. Pop Queen, did Ken Trell get mad about what I said the guys at school say to me in the hallway? I don't think he got mad. Adia, is Prajeth romantically interested in me? I think he is, yes. Oh, good night, Brolic. It's pouring out here, too. Brolic, what's ahead with career? You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you'll move forward towards greener pastures quickly. You have a new beginning on the horizon, and the hard work that you put in pays off. Listen to your intuition, and things move forward pretty fast. You should have a new opportunity coming in. You may lose something in the past that's not working for you, which is definitely a good thing. Girlie, timing around the next job offer. Maybe within the next 8 weeks. TM, love for the rest of the week. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Things could be moving forward towards greener pastures with perseverance. So if you're currently with someone, current relationship will move forward. Or if you're like talking to someone and you're hoping to get together, that could happen. But nothing, like I don't see anybody new coming in. So if you're not with anyone, it's probably going to be kind of a slow week. RK, love. If you've been feeling lately like love has been disappointing and stagnant, that's going to change and move into the past. You're not looking back on the past, you're relieved that things are moving forward. If you're currently with someone, you have good luck around your current relationship. If you're not with anyone, you have an Aries coming in. Mizrak, general reading. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It's going to help to ease anxiety. You've got a wish that comes true around finances. Slow and steady wins the race, but money is coming in and a new venture begins. Listen to your intuition, and you could be planning travel. Looks good. Sanch for today. Sanch for today. You have something that happens that makes you happy. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money is coming in. Finances are improving. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Not bad. Shania, what's T's surprise to me when we see each other again? What do you mean? Can you rephrase the question? I'm not sure what you're asking. Libra, may I know Enrique's intentions towards me? Doesn't seem to have specific intentions, although there is communication either coming in or picking up, kind of just going with the flow of things. Chandni, what's Deepak is feeling for me? May find you to be strong, confident, down to earth, hardworking, successful, a loyal friend. Angel, ZK's next actions to me. Communication should come in through a text message, and I think relatively soon. Janaya, what could happen with MM and TG when he goes to see his grandmother? They may spend time together. There could be communication. They could spend time together. And it looks like it's pleasant. Like making an offer to spend time together around the home. And it looks like it could be relatively pleasant. Harsha, I did. Sarah, it happens every fucking time I start talking to someone and everything's great and suddenly they behave oddly. They need to put space up and boundaries and ghost me. It's a pattern. I can tell you exactly what it is. It is you, but it's not. It's the energy of the situation. So it's not you, it's the energy. And it's happened to me too. It used to happen to me, like I was ghosted before ghosting was a thing. Like people like never even heard of it before, and it had happened to me. And then when people started like talking about it, I was like, man, that happened to me when I was 19, and that was something that, like, when people were like, what do you mean you never heard from him again? You were dating him, and I was like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know. He said I'll talk to you tomorrow, and I never heard from him again. And they were like, why? How does that happen? Like nobody had heard of it before. I'll tell you exactly why. Let's see what the cards say. Yeah, setting boundaries. Okay, setting boundaries because the energy of the relationship is off. So what happens is one person is more into the situation than the other, but when the situation first starts off, it's very mutual. So it's like it's mutual and everything is fine. But then at some point, the one person it wants either wants things to move forward quickly, or is texting more, or what is looking for more. When are we going to hang out? When are we going to this? Like, I give you an example. And this was just a friend of mine who I had feelings for way back when, and I used to work full time, and then I worked part time, and I think I had off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. And I always wanted to know, like, I could be with him Friday night, and I wanted to know for the next week, when are we hanging out next week? And in the moment, I just thought, well, like, I would feel secure or more secure in the relationship if I knew that we were hanging out next Wednesday night before I left here on Friday night. We were just friends. Um, and he would be like, well, I don't know what I'm doing yet next week. I can't answer that. And then I would get kind of annoyed. Not that we wouldn't fight, I wouldn't say anything. I would just get annoyed. And then the following week would come, and I would always be the one that drove into New York City to pick him up, or drove into New York City to see him. I think he very rarely came up here ever. And I always felt like I was always the one that was putting in the effort. And I wasn't realizing that I was getting, the more I was giving him, the less he was getting. He was giving me. So I was getting less, he was getting more. And I didn't realize that I was like turning him off. I didn't realize that. And as time went on, the whole thing just deteriorated. But like, nobody had taught me about energy. I thought I was being nice, I was being accommodating, I was doing what he wanted me to do, and I thought that those things were going to make him like me more, but they actually made him like me less. And now, being on the opposite side of that, like, I have family members that will do that to me. Like, I'll be with them on Tuesday and they immediately have to know when they're going to see me next week. And it drives me a little nuts because it's like, just fucking relax. Like, you'll see me. Like, just fucking relax. And it's not because I don't want to see them. It's just, it's like right away. It's like, you got to know what about next week? Like, take a breath. And I never understood it. Like, I just thought, like, well, what, like, I'm so good to him, why doesn't he want more? So if you ever notice yourself, like, things are going really good and then somebody starts putting up boundaries, like in that relationship with my friend, I remember, like, it was so important to me at that time that I spoke to him every day. I had to speak to him every day. And I remember it was like my grandmother's 70th birthday or something. And we were going into the city. I think we were going to, like, the museum, the wax museum. That's kind of weird, right? But that's what we were doing. And did we rent a limo? We may, I don't know. I remember being with my family and going into New York City. And that was like the first day in like a couple of months that I didn't hear from him. And I was so upset all day. It was so important that I heard from him every day. Like, why couldn't I just spend the time with my family and not care about him? But in that moment, I couldn't. I kept looking at my phone, and then I would, like, put it in my bag and shut it off, and hoping that when I turned it on, he would have texted me. And it was just so ridiculous. But in the moment, it, like, it was so upsetting. But and nobody really taught me about how, like, meeting somebody else's energy. Like, if he texts you once, you can answer, but you don't, like, I would text somebody 3 times, thinking, oh, well, that they'll respond to me eventually. And it was just making things worse. Or I would leave him messages and he wouldn't call me back. Because back then, people texted, but it was more about phone calls. So, my suggestion to anybody in any relationship that's new or kind of going out of balance is, like, less is more. Less is more. Let them come looking for you. I know, like, I'm not saying to play games, but if you're feeling like somebody is all of a sudden going quiet, or they're all of a sudden, like, not answering, or they don't have time for you, there's a reason. Like, so make yourself a little bit scarce and let them come looking to help get the energy balanced a little bit. And it's so sad that that's how it is, right? It's so sad that somebody wants to be with you or somebody wants to talk to you and then that becomes a turnoff. You know, like that's ridiculous. But in my life as being a kind of like a people pleaser, I tend to do that. You know, like I'm trying to make other people happy all the time, usually at my own expense. Why? I don't know, but and if somebody has ghosted you once, they're probably going to ghost you again. I learned that from the other guy that ghosted me when I was 19. He kept returning. Like, I think it went on for about 4 years, and then he would ghost me, and then he would resurface and do it again. But anyhow, don't blame yourself because other people don't know how to communicate. You know, like that's what it is with the boundary thing. It's like somebody setting a boundary because they can't communicate. Rather than just saying to somebody, listen, I need a little bit of space, they just ignore them or they don't reach out to them. When meanwhile, if you just say to somebody, look, I just need a little space, you know, I'll reach out to you in a couple of days. And then maybe we can avoid all this miscommunication crap. It's frustrating. Devansha, general reading. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self care. Could be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Rain, sweet drop. Will there be any progress between Damon Aquarius and I, Leo, or should I give up on pursuing him? I mean, it looks like slow and steady wins the race. I'd give it a little bit more time. I would try to. I don't know if you've told him how you feel, but I would try to like be a little bit more direct with him, and let's see if you can get things to move forward. G star for today. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have cause for celebration that comes in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an Aries. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, and life is changing for you for the better quickly. Pretty good. CG, will things move forward between me and Navas in the future, or is it over? As of right now, it looks like the two of you are in a standstill. And it looks like his life may have moved forward. I would explore other options as of right now. LA, is Jasmine going to use either the movie login or the booklet I gave her, or both? She may use both. Aditya, does Sakshi Misra want a casual relationship with me, and will she try it herself? I think that yes, she is looking for a casual relationship, and she should try it herself. Or she may express herself or whatever. Adonis reminds me of Aries. Text me 2 to 4 a.m. saying the what ifs if we were dating. Also bringing up marriage. Oh my God. Oh my God. The only thing that I can say is that, I mean, I think that all women do it, but I think that young women, like their mind, you know, it's like it's a social thing. You know, it's like it's embedded in our minds from the time that we're very young. So right away their head goes there, but they don't even have a clue as to like the bullshit that goes on in marriage. You know, it's like it's fucked up because it's like, you know, you think that love and like love equals marriage, but it doesn't. And like people get married for a million reasons that have nothing to do with love. But then they want you to believe that they're in love and that they have this fairy tale, and people are chasing a fairy tale that doesn't exist. I mean, it's just everything is just so contradictory, you know, and it's like I remember once my grandmother, she came up from Florida and she was staying in the Holiday Inn, and I went to meet her, and like she said to me, she's like, don't ever get married. And she said to me, it's not the fairy tale that you think it's gonna be. And I was young at that time, like maybe I was 20, and I was like, she's fucking crazy. Of course it's a fairy tale. In my head, meanwhile, the woman that lived it, the woman that lived the actual marriage, I'm not listening to her. I knew better. But and then young girls talking about shit like that, not realizing how it sounds. Like I wouldn't have verbalized that when I was a kid, probably because I wasn't in the situation. You know, like I don't know how old she is, but like college age, high school, like I wasn't with I like I was being rejected by people, right? Like I wasn't dating somebody that I would say to them, you know, but I thought about it. Craziness. Craziness. Sarah, at this point, I feel angry. Yeah, of course, I agree. I was angry too. Like, why can't other people just say it? I totally agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. Like, why can't people just be like, and I always bring it back to other relationships. You know, like my brother. Like, if my brother was calling me every 5 minutes and I was busy, I would be like, John, could you give me a fucking break? Like, I would say it to him. I'd be like, I'm fucking doing something. I'll call you when I'm done. And then he'd be like, and because he calls me sometimes when I'm doing this, and he'll be like, bye, and he hangs up on me. Like, why can't romantic relationships function like that? Because if I was texting somebody and he said to me, Danny, you fucking drive me crazy. I'm in the middle of something. I'll fucking call you back when I'm done. I'd be like, okay. But instead, you just ignore me. And then I'm supposed to figure out. I'm supposed to figure out. And then the female mind is always like, maybe he fell in a ravine. Maybe he was abducted by aliens. Maybe his phone broke. Maybe his mother needs him. You know, it's like, instead of somebody just saying, I just need you to back up a minute. Right? Like, why can I tell my brother, step back, leave me the fuck alone for a minute? He would tell me. Or I call him and he puts me to voicemail. But I get the message. He can't talk right now. Okay. So he'll call me back when he's done. And because he does that to me. Julie, just put in Section 8 housing form. Finally, they got to meet me after so many years. How do you see it going? It should go well. A new beginning is on the horizon that leads to feeling relieved. Pretty good. Toka, does TG miss me? Haven't communicated or seen each other in a while. Right now, they look like they're busy. They're a little overwhelmed, and they're taking time for themselves. So I don't get them as feeling like missing you or anybody right now, because they may just be feeling like they've got a lot going on. You'll hear from them soon. Adonis, I'm older than Aries, and Aquarius is older than me. Okay. Well, Aries, maybe because she's young, that's why she's acting like that. I mean, can you imagine, like, when you get older, right, and you look back on how young you are, you're like, God, I can't believe that, like, I thought that. Like, I can't believe, like, I tell everybody, like, I was gonna have a big wedding. I was gonna wear this big ugly dress. My friends were all gonna wear green velvet. I mean, really, really, everybody was gonna wear green velvet's bridesmaid dress. I mean, bridesmaid, the whole shebang is like so worthless. Like, what a waste, right? Now, when I was younger, I didn't think that. But now that I'm older and I know what a struggle it is to survive and have a house and pay taxes and have insurance, and insurance goes up, and I'm like, how anybody can spend $50,000 or $80,000 on a wedding? You got to be out of your fucking mind. But try saying that to a 20-year-old. This is my day. I waited my whole life for it. Your whole life, you're 20 fucking years old. But when you're 20, that's where you're at, you know? When you get older, like, I think, like, God, if I had $80,000, I could have paid my house off rather than a big wedding. For what? For what reason? But that's why, you know, it's like I would say, talk to the teenagers that I worked with at the store, and I would tell them things, and I'm like, you're not going to listen to me because nobody listens. Everybody's going to find out the hard way. But I would tell them, I'm like, half your money. Like, you're 16. You don't need to blow $200 a week. Save half of it. I don't give a shit what you do with the other half, but save half your money. Put half of it in the bank. You'll be happy. Grace, why do some of my family members not like that I'm hanging out around a new guy I'm dating? Do they know this guy? Do they feel like he's going to hurt you? I don't know if they know him or they've met him. There's something about him that they don't trust. Dakota, general for the weekend. For the weekend, you could be spending time with a Leo. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You also have water around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Money comes in, or finances could be improving. Success, you got success coming in around taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, which is a good thing. Shar, what's next happening in my connection with G? We're exes. Looks like there's a little distance here. You've got the Eight of Cups. Somebody may have walked away from this situation. Things are a little stuck right now. If you want to see something change, I would reach out to him because it looks like things are a little bit slow. Doll face for the next 48. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and new doors open. A new beginning is on the horizon. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you have some good luck coming in. Life growth. When will I be able to get a rhinoplasty? You may be able to sometime, I'm going to say maybe around the month of October, or like the autumn, that like last quarter of the year kind of time. Shania, what type of offer is he planning to surprise me with when I see him again? I don't see any offers coming in. I don't know what you have planned with him, but I don't see him making any kind of an offer. It looks like slow and steady wins the race. There could be communication that comes in, but I don't see him making an offer of any type. Things look a little out of balance between the two of you. Justice is in reverse. So I don't know if you're expecting something and he's not planning on it. You may want to let him know what it is you're looking for. Adidia does, oh, I did that one. Butterfly A, how my relationship with the guy that's from Norland's going to be in general. Overall, listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off, leads to happiness, but it looks slow. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship. Things look a little slow. Evelyn, will my partner want to propose to me anytime soon? I'm not convinced it's going to happen that soon. You may want to discuss it with them because I don't know if they've got it on the immediate horizon. I would bring it up. I would bring up this subject. Nancy, when will I hear from Anne? Soon. I'm going to say maybe within the next 9 days. LA, what's going to be the outcome for my letter to Dr. JD? He keeps wanting half an hour into our scheduled session to cancel. It's annoying. It's ongoing. Wait. He keeps wanting half an hour into our session to cancel. So you're in the session and he wants to end it early? Is that what it is? I don't know if you're going to see much improvement around this situation. You may have to change. Like, you might need to make the change. I don't know what, like, who the letter is going to or what the letter says, but I don't know. You just may not be happy with the situation and you may have to look elsewhere. Hi, Jean. Did I answer for ConCon? I think I did. Didn't I? A while ago? Oh my God, LA, that's terrible. That's like really unprofessional. Yeah, you may just wind up having to like look elsewhere. Dream, I need to know which fire sign. Gee, may I ask what's the Virgo's intentions and next actions towards me and when? Things look a little slow. I don't see any specific intentions at this point. There could be communication that comes in sometime before the end of the month, but it looks slow. I would reach out to them if you want to see things move forward. Gita, what are A's feelings for me? What are A's feelings for me? May find you to be strong, confident, hardworking, successful, down to earth, kind-hearted, a loyal friend. Pretty good. Aries, okay. What's the Aries feeling for Dream? May find you to be compassionate, patient, sincere, strong, confident, independent, creative, hardworking, happy, a loyal friend. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Grace, I did yours. I did, yeah. I answered one for you, didn't I? Yeah, I answered one for you. No, I'll come my colonoscopy tomorrow. Oh, man. I think you're going to be fine. You got things change for you for the better quickly. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Negativity moves into the past. Pinky, is JJ going to message me soon, and when? Maybe within the next week. LA, why is Taurus silent? Doesn't seem like him. Just seems to have a lot going on. Maybe busy with work, school, or business. May need some time for themselves. It doesn't look like anything bad, but they may be preoccupied with things right now. Have other things going on. LA, did SP lie about what tarot cards she pulled out? I don't think so. I don't think so. LA, SP thinks the government's out to get her and there's a chip in her head. And, okay, well, that's not true. But how did the cards tell her that? It's crazy. Julie, is Julian mad at me? He hasn't replied to my texts. No, I don't think he's mad at you. Adonis, V's intentions and actions towards me in the near future. Communications coming in and maybe looking to spend time together. I don't know that she's going to come right out and ask that, but she may be in kind of like trying to make you ask her to spend time together, and it could lead to the relationship strengthening and romance to heat up. That may be what she wants, but she's going to try to get you to suggest it. Anyway, she thinks the cards can tell her exact time frames, what people are wearing. Yeah, I don't buy any of that. Yeah, I wouldn't get readings from that person. Like sometimes, like some of the questions that I get, say one, like from what, like one person specifically, for example, like I can sometimes feel like over the course of my readings, they're almost, and I'm not talking about anybody in particular, I'm just saying like in general, like it almost feels like they're using the cards to like solve a mystery. You know what I'm saying? Like, like the questions will be like, am I going to meet my boyfriend online? Am I going to meet my boyfriend with a friend? Am I going to meet my boyfriend in school? Does my boyfriend have, it's almost like they're trying to like solve a mystery. The cards don't work like that. Like you have to live life, right? So if this person does have a chip in her head and she's being tracked by the government, the cards aren't going to specifically say things like that. Because like I feel personally that when you start trying to solve mysteries with the cards, that's when the cards almost kind of get deceptive. You know, like the cards could say, oh, a cancer is coming in, and then you think it's this person that's a cancer, but then it's a brand new cancer that comes in, and like you never saw it coming. And why did that happen? Because you were trying so hard to figure out. Like, I'll give you an example. I went through a period where I had no interest in anybody. I wasn't with anyone. And it was the time where I was like, I need to get my fucking head straight because I keep having like really bad relationships and bad situations. So I took a long time where I was like, you know what? I need to be alone. That was after I was with Aquarius. And like, I had no interest in anybody. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't even like I noticed him. It was like my coworker noticed him. One of these like vendors that came in, and she was like, "Oh, he's so cute," or "He's so good looking," or whatever. And then all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh my god, he is!" And like he started talking to me, and all of a sudden, like it's like I went from zero to obsessed with this guy who I knew nothing about. But it's like my life was so boring that I don't know. It's like I all of a sudden I was like writing the story in my head. I was probably about to go right back down that bad highway that I was just got myself off of. But the universe stepped in and removed him because he disappeared from the store. Anyway, um, so that guy, it was like around October. The woman that reads for me, she's like, well, I think that the guy that's coming in is going to come in around the store. And when I described him, like, or like, it's like, it seemed like, she's like, does he ride a motorcycle? Does he have something to do with cars? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, it looks like he could ride a motorcycle. He's got a lot of tattoos. He's got piercings. And she's like, well, it's got to be him. Who is it? Right? And we would ask questions, and the cards would come up with, it comes up around work, and and we were like hell bent that it had to be this guy, the vendor, because who was it? There was nobody else. And like we were like focusing in on this, and the guy disappeared. She said to me, she's like, he'll pop up again at some point. Anyway, so that was October. February, I meet Avery's father in the store. Now, are they the same type? They're kind of the same type. Coloring wise, no. Um, the one guy's darker hair. Avery's father's got hair like Avery. Um, Avery's father's got blue eyes. His eyes were brown, but tattoos, probably like the same build. Came in around the store. Were in the store frequently. So it's like you could see how like we were pressing so hard to like so sure that it was that bread vendor that was coming in, and then it wasn't, and then he just totally disappeared. And I was like, what happened? She used to say, the guy that's coming in is a king, as opposed to the Aquarius, he was younger than me, was the Jack. And she's like, it's a king coming in, so it's not the Jack coming back, it's a king. And we really thought that it had to be that bread vendor, and it wasn't. But it's like that's when things start to get deceptive because you're so sure that this is how it's going to go, and then it goes that way. So sometimes you have to get the answer like somebody is coming in, and you'll figure it out when it happens. Like you'll know it when it happens, and that's really frustrating because people want to know when, where, how, and why, and you have to get there. And it's frustrating because here I was with nobody for a long time. And then it's October, right? And from October to February, there was a whole lot of me hoping to see the bread guy, but he was not coming in. So, Adonis, I think the tarot can some things with specific stuff. Yes. Yeah. For finding someone, it's not guaranteed. Timing is difficult. And then it's like, it's like if somebody said, "Oh, you're like," okay, we had the brown-eyed guy and the blue-eyed guy with my friend, the one that dated nobody for a long time. And the woman that reads for me she wouldn't commit to an eye color, and we would get really pissed. Like, look, either you have light eyes or you have dark eyes. Like, you gotta, and she used to say, he's got eyes. That's it. That's all she would say. And like you figure it out. Like you start to understand when you look back. Like if she would have told my friend, you're gonna marry a guy with blue eyes, she wouldn't have dated anybody with brown eyes. Right? It just doesn't work like that, because then you're not experiencing your life. You're just following directions. So that's what's frustrating about it. So when somebody says things like that, they swear by timing, I think that's bullshit. Could you get lucky every once in a while? Yeah, you could get lucky, but I think the divine timing thing is exactly what it is. Like, it happens when it happens, and sometimes you need to like look in for the answers and not out. Like the relationship, the job, the money, the car is not going to solve what's going on inside you. And sometimes you need to solve that shit before life can move forward. And it would be great if we had all the answers. But, like the woman that reads me will always say, like, would you go to the Giants game if you knew the Giants were going to win every time? Why would you go? If you knew that your team was going to win every time that you went, why would you go? Oh, yeah, the Yankees, they're going to win again. Okay. Like, would I go park in the Bronx, drive into the Bronx, find parking? No, because why would you go through that hassle if you already knew what the answer was? Where would the excitement would be? But, I think that a lot of times it's the learning, like the lesson that you learn looking back, which is unfortunate, because a lot of times it's like, well, I should have seen that coming and I didn't. But that's why when I took that break where I'm like, I'm not dating anybody for a long time, I was like, because I can't do this again. I have to figure out what it is that I'm doing, because I've figured out that much, that it was coming from me. It wasn't coming from them. I just had to figure out what it was that I was doing. Anyhow. All right, I have to wrap it up because it's like almost midnight and I have to get Avery up very early. So let me do John, and then, oh my God, we used to get so mad. And then you know what else she used to say to us? She used to have like a little cassette recorder. Now we have the iPhones, but she had this cassette recorder, and we would record them. And she used to always say to us, do not go and listen to these tapes and analyze them. You'll drive yourself crazy. Well, you want to know that after every single time we went to see her, we drove to Dunkin' Donuts, had coffee, and sat there and listened and analyzed those tapes over and over again. She's like, you drive yourself crazy because you don't know. Like, it's got to happen. You haven't gotten there yet. And she's like, listen to it 3 months from now and look back on it. And we'd be rewinding it. Oh, did she say today? Did she say tomorrow? Did she say, oh, he's going to call? Oh my God, we used to go crazy. John, I don't see the question yet, so let me do be wise for a few cards for this week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be working on a side business, side project, side hustle. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition. Rusty Woodpecker, hello from Australia. My father is ill. Oh, sorry to hear that. And is not long to go. He's beat me up bad as a child. Should I fly home to see him before he passes? Okay. Okay, the cards indicate the energy is yes to fly home. Um, but that's what the cards say. My suggestion would be to figure out what it is that you need for yourself and what's going to make you most happy. So, do you think that if you don't go home at some point you would regret it? Because if you don't feel like you're going to regret it and you don't want to go home, that would my suggestion would be to do what you need to do for yourself. The cards suggest to go home. Kara, how will the university in Lancashire be for me? How will the university? It should be a good experience. Things move forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Success comes in. The world is at your feet. A new venture begins. Valeria, why did Leo told me that he didn't feel like talking to me anymore and stop answering my texts and voice notes? Okay, situation went out of balance and he needs some space. So wherever your relationship was, things were out of balance and he was feeling like I don't know, like for lack of a better term, like you were chasing him and he just needed a break from that. So that's why he stopped answering. He needs some space. I would just give him some space. John, how does the Aquarius not miss or desire any affection or interaction between us? Not sex, but just true intimacy. It's driving me crazy that I've opened myself back up to her to reconnect. I need it. Okay, let's see. Well, she suffered from depression. She looks like she's a little depressed, and it's almost like she doesn't know what she wants to make her happy. So she's not really open right now, but that's not going to be forever. You know, it's almost like one of those things where kind of reminds me a little bit like my mother. Like you want like what's going to make you happy? Like why are you not happy? Like what don't you have that's going to make you happy? But like the person doesn't know what they want, and she may need to just take some time to get past that. Yeah, it's almost like she's feeling like or battling with maybe a little bit of depression. I think it's gonna pass though. I don't think it's gonna be like this always. Adonis, does Vivi want me to reach out? Yes, I do think that. Yeah. What I think she wants is to see you, spend time with you, and for romance to pick up. But I think she wants you to initiate it. All right, I'm going to wrap it up because it's late and I have to get Avery up early tomorrow. And it's her birthday in 13 minutes. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.